Hi, Gareth here from Port Monkeys, and today we're on the Emerald Princess cruise ship. This is the Piazza. I'm on deck 5, the bottom of the Piazza. Goes up 3 levels total, 5, 6, and 7. There's a few places down here we'll come back to in just a minute. But first, let's go down, start at the bottom, work our way up, okay? So we're on Fiesta deck 4, home of the medical center, and really nothing else other than crew stuff. And they don't open till 8. Oh, 9, because we're at sea today. So we're not going to really see much here. It's locked. There's a charge for all medical procedures. So that's the medical center. I would like to show you this. We may see this again, but every deck near the elevators has a map of the ship showing which way is forward, which way is aft, and what's on every floor. So down here we have the medical center. Then we're going to go up to 5 where we started, and 6 and 7. So we are back on deck 5, midship. I started right over around the corner there by that circular staircase. First thing we're going to do is look at the Michelangelo dining room. And this is it. Hi. The crew is very friendly. And he's got a flashlight while he looks for something. They're not set up for anything. And all the dining rooms look kind of the same. This area is called the International Cafe. And they make specialty coffees and, of course, alcoholic drinks. But they also have this food that's free. And it changes over the course of the day. We're back out in the center of the ship. They do music here, they do games here. They don't do trivia really, but a minute to win it and stuff like that. So we've crossed over to starboard, the right side. That's still the Michelangelo dining room in there, but you enter from the other side. This is the Internet Cafe. And they have these computers for you to use, but you do have to, buy the minutes or whatever, get a plan. Future cruise sales. It's sometimes cost effective, or you get good bargains if you book a cruise, a future cruise, while on a cruise. This is the Vines Wine Bar. They have wine and wine tasting. I don't know if they have any other liquor, but it's the Vines Wine Bar. That brings us to the art gallery. And of course, this is the home of the art they try to auction off and get you to buy while you're on a cruise. We are on Fiesta Deck 6 right there, just outside Gatsby's Casino and the Princess Theater. So this is the ground floor of the Princess Theater. And there's the Princess Theater. I imagine it holds around 1,000 people. I'm not positive. Has good sight lines, no pillars coming down. These chairs, the stage is up high enough where there are good seats. And then up there they slope enough where, unless you get a giant in front of you, which I have, you can see the stage really well. Now I've just crossed back over to the port side, and I'm going to go up. So still on deck 6, Fiesta deck. There's the port side. Front of the ship is that way, forward. This is Gatsby's Casino. But we're going to cross from the starboard side to the port side in here, so you can get a good look at it. Has Gatsby's bar. Has a few tables, roulette, a couple roulette tables. This is the Speakeasy cigar bar. So people come in here to smoke and buy cigars. I don't know how many people actually buy cigars, but he has one. So that's the Speakeasy. Whew. So, Gatsby's Casino. This brings us to the Captain's Circle desk. They actually have a little desk here, but we're on deck 6. We're gonna cross over for a moment and show you the Emerald Princess service desk, purser's desk we used to call it, guest services, whatever you want to call it. In here is one of the shops. Now it's early in the morning, so the shops are closed. But there's one of the shops, sells candy, stuff you might need, toothbrushes, toothpaste. That brings us to club class dining. So this is club class dining, and I'm not club class, so I can't dine here. But he can't either, so I don't feel so bad. I see they have gray napkins instead of white, so they're fancy. And of course, that's the Da Vinci dining room over there, so it's just kind of the same, but kind of different. And here it is, the Da Vinci dining room. Hi. So it looks like the other dining rooms. It's got one of these. This is Meridian Bay. So here we got your sunglasses, your purses, your jewelry. There are other stores on board. And that's pretty much deck 6. So let's go up to 7. At the top of the stairs we have Crooner's Bar. Goes back there, it's got a grand piano, just a bar. On the other side we have more shops. But first let's go forward here from the Piazza. Oh. So we're in the Piazza. I started out down there. Now we're up at the top floor of the Piazza. We're gonna head forward more, and this is the library. And got a desk, suggestion box, drop completed week show here. And the Wheelhouse Bar, which is sometimes the Salty Dog Gastropub. That costs money though. Sometimes they play games and trivia in here. They do other things here, like drink. Effie is a jewelry store. Shore excursion desk. Are these people ready to serve you? So, I already booked one for tomorrow, so I'm good. Deck 7 is where you could go outside and walk. And the sun is just rising. And it's not really cold. There is another cruise ship right there, it looks like. So you can go all the way around the ship. The only problem is, when you get all the way forward there, you have to go upstairs to deck 8, cross around the front, and then come back down the stairs to this deck, 7. Came out here on a different day when it wasn't closed, so now we're up on deck 8, and this is the front of the ship, Emerald Deck 8. And it's pretty sunny. We're somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. Here, we're at the very front of the ship. But anyway, if you want to be the king of the world, this is where you do it. I'm the king of the world. They do have some chairs. They're not loungers, but at least they're wooden and they're padded all the way down on each side. We're back in the Piazza, the atrium. Here's Essence, that's the perfume shop. On the starboard side of deck 7, you can go all the way forward and aft. And you can actually get into the Explorer's Lounge this way. So if the main drag, which is over there, is really crowded, you can cut around here. I mean, you still have to join them though. The maiden call plaques were just inside there. We're going to walk the length of the ship here now. This is the photo video gallery. Goes all the way down. These are the panels they can open and your pictures they took of you are on them. This is the Crown Grill. This is one of the alternative dining venues. So it goes all the way over there to the windows. Got a fireplace. I don't think they use it. There's people in here. Maybe club class. I don't know. So, photo gallery. Platinum Studio. That's where you pay extra for pictures. Black and white pictures is way up on the top of the ship. Now we've reached the back of the ship actually. And this is Club Fusion. So a little bit later today they're going to be having dancercise or whatever in here. And of course it's a bar. I don't mean to zigzag so much, but I also don't want to repeat. Oh, well that's not a cruise ship. So we're at the aft elevator lobby, stair tower, on promenade deck. Down on Fiesta is the Botticelli dining room. So let's go down and have a look. Just visiting real quick. So it's a big dining room, goes all the way to the back of the ship. These guys are all working really hard. They do a great job. Botticelli dining room. The only way to reach this is to walk to the back of the ship and come down the stairs or the elevator. We're up on deck 8, Emerald deck. I am here. Like I say, there's nothing but passenger cabins for several decks. See that? Staterooms. So we're going to go up to 14. That's the terrace pool though. So deck 15, deck 16, that's Share by Curtis Stone, another specialty restaurant. Deck 17, deck 18. 17 is Skywalker's Lounge, I believe. We'll go up there in a few minutes. But they have it blocked here. They're having some trouble. Of course, they have a bar. It's called the Outrigger. And this is the back of the buffet, which at night becomes, this part becomes Blank's Barbecue. And the other side becomes some other restaurant where the cover charge is $12. And by the way, the port side is exactly the same. Place you can get your own coffee and hot water, tea. They don't let you get juice yourself. So, this is the buffet. So that's the World Fresh Market Buffet, and they put these signs up. So this sign is saying this side's closed, go to the other side. And on the other side, there's a green sign that says, come on in, or something like that. So here's a bar, here's a pool. This is where they do movies under the stars. See, there's the screen. Looks terrible from here. If you're sitting in those lounge chairs at night, it doesn't look so bad. Through those doors is midship elevator and stairs. Through those doors. Most people just go around. More pool. I'm going to cross, this is the Lido deck 15 we're on. I'm going to cross over to starboard because there's something right around the corner here you should see. And that's coffee and cones and slice. So you can buy coffee here. You can get free ice cream or some you pay for, or pizza. This is the mix bar. Now, I think we were on a Holland America ship and they had a mixed bar. So of course the Princess and Holland are both owned by Carnival, so I guess they can use the name. And this is the Salty Dog. Hamburgers, hot dogs, fries, stuff like that. Well, we're all the way forward on deck 15. And I think you can do this same thing over there. There's a door here that's completely unmarked. And then you can go through that. And there's another door. You can go through that. And that brings you out above the bridge, which is where I'm at right now. Bridge directly below me. I've heard the crew calls this Monkey Island because passengers come out here, get it? So that's crew area down there. They get their own pool and a couple spas. We're in Santa Cruz de Tenerife, or Tenerife. So one of the Canary Islands today. We are on deck 16, forward. This is the port side, and it's Hearts and Minds. Now that's the chapel on board. And it's fairly large as ship chapels go. Even has a piano. You don't mind?
I don't mind.
Here's the desk, here's the doctors. They'll fix what ails you. Here's a little room where they do stuff to you. Waiting.
No one under the age of 16.
So this is the fitness room. So we got free weights. We have these. I'm sure they have a name. Got some bicycles over there. Got this thing. Got more weights. These are those marble or stone beds they always have in spas. There's some stuff you could buy. More towels. The pools are down a deck though. The Neptune pool is right below, and the Calypso pool is up ahead there, or below. So here's a bar up here, and this is called the Trade Winds Bar. Right? And right over there is the smoking area. This is a ladder or stairwell up to that little area right there, and then it goes up further, but I don't think we're allowed to go there. Let's walk up a minute and just see. Well, it appears up here on 18 they've put the shuffleboard with a scorecard. I'm going to go up further. I didn't think you could. So, deck 16, up the stairs, 17, up the stairs, 18, up the stairs, 19. And here's where your basketball court is. Or whatever else you're going to play. So this is the jogging track, and 16 times around equals a mile. This is also the golf course. 16 times around equals a mile, which would be 1.6 kilometers, right? And here comes somebody now. So we're gonna go back down. This is the home of Curtis Stone Share and the Adagio Bar. And on the backs of Princess ships, it's kind of nice because the decks are all tiered, and there's a pool down there. So this is Share by Curtis Stone. And it is a big restaurant that is not pulling its weight, I think. There is this little terrace out here, which we're gonna try to get to. And there, so we're out on this little terrace. And I don't know if this is part of the restaurant, I'm guessing, but then you have deck 15, and that pool is actually between 14 and 15, and you can get to it from deck 14. So there's a door here, just like there was on the other side, that leads you into the Adagio Bar. And sometimes they do presentations in here. They set up a screen right here. And, I mean, I watched a presentation about GoPros here on one ship. Well, this is just a sun deck. It doesn't go anywhere but what you can see. Over there is the sanctuary. You actually have to pay to get in there, although we're gonna try to walk through it. The sanctuary. So the gate is open, so I'm just gonna walk in. Normally, you need to wait to be seated, and you need to pay. But in the sanctuary, there are fancier lounge chairs. And it's also the front of the ship, but it's all windows. Gone up to Sports Deck 17 aft, right there. And we have here the beach house, ages 13 to 17. The lodge, ages 8 to 12. And of course over there, the tree house, ages 3 to 7. And she's running away so she doesn't appear in the video, but we'll go in here first, the tree house. Camp Discovery. Lodge, age 8 to 12. Oh, they got skee ball. They got air hockey. They have a passageway there, another room over there. That's the teen area. Now we're on deck 18, sky deck aft, back of the ship. These elevators go up to 19. This is the Platinum Studio. And it's actually up these stairs. That's the golf course outside and the jogging track. So, in there. We're not going to go in there though. We're going to go back down to 18. Back on 18. Just want to show you Skywalker's nightclub. And on some ships, it's up a long ramp. On this ship, they've set it down on the ship. But still, if you want a good view of the back of the ship, the wake, whatever, this would be it. I think that's about it from the Emerald Princess. See you in the next port. Bye.